Hello everyone and welcome back to another Blackstone Fortress. This is the beginning of the end, the start of the finale, the hidden vault. We'll see more about it when we're actually down there, but this is what we'll be tackling once we do get there. This will be split into two parts however, because the access route to get to the hidden vault, now that we've taken out all the strongholds, it's a 8 card deck rather, to get down there. Now they wanted you to mix everything. I've done it 4 and 4 again, so 4 combats, 4 challenges guaranteed. And we do now have, thanks to the stronghold we just finished, the ability to skip a combat that we don't like. And a combat we don't like will be one with 4 groups and maybe like a hard exit to get to. Because we need to get down to the hidden vault in as good shape as possible, ideally with UR and Vorn inspiring again. Because once we do get down here, we'll be fighting zombie versions of enemies we've already killed. But again, we'll worry more about that once we're actually down there. So before we draw our first card, one other thing I'm doing for this big finale to the base campaign for Blackstone Fortress, these are the encounter cards that we never included in the deck because we never drew the legacy cards that required you to add them. So these are the various encounters you can get for Obsidious Malix, the Chaos Space Marines, and the Beastmen, I believe, are the other ones we didn't include. I'm going to shuffle these into the encounter decks so we could potentially find them on the way down. So I think that bit covers it. We know what everyone's using. There's way too much equipment here on all the characters. They uninspired because they do. They'll have to inspire again on the way down. But we have a plethora of gear here to take us to the vault and hopefully to a final win. Alright, the encounter deck has been shuffled with all those cards added. So now we are ready to draw our first of 8. My hope is we do at least 3 of the combats with however many challenges we find in between. So let's see what the first card is. The first card is a challenge. It's an amble one. Make an agility roll for each explorer in leader order. If the roll is a failure, make a defense roll because an amble is tunneling below us. And if you fail the defense roll, you suffer 1 wound. Simple enough. We shall start. We'll go in the order I have the cards. So we'll be doing an agility roll rather for Janice Drake. He passed it because you don't need a crit, right? You just need to pass it. Yeah. Okay. Agility roll for Amelin. She failed it, so then she has to do a defense roll. On a d6, unfortunately. She failed it, so she is taking 1 wound. Just like that. Agility roll for the robot is a d6. He failed it. His vit roll, though, is a rerollable. Well, presumably you're allowed to reroll it because it has a reroll roll, but it doesn't matter. He's fine. Agility roll for the most pious of Vorns. She failed it, and her defense roll is also a d8. And she passed that. So that is that card immediately done. Which means we get to do a vit roll for Amelin. See if she... I mean, that did roll, but I technically dropped it, so I feel like I do need to roll it. I did drop the die. Okay, she passed it anyway. Goodbye. Little wound that you just received. And goodbye 1 card out of 8. Alright, next card up. Let's see what it is. It is... it's from the Traitor Command. Haywire Field. The leader rolls an activation die for each data slate counter the explorers are carrying. That should have a pink icon if it uses like stuff from the actual campaign for Traitor's Command, because I don't have data slates. On a 1, that data slate is scrambled by the Haywire Field and must be discarded. If one of the explorers is UR25, the leader must roll another activation dice on a 1 UR. Okay, we'll do the second part because that's why it's still in here, because the first part doesn't apply if you're not doing the campaign for Traitor Command. So roll a die for... We'll just roll a Destiny die. It's 6. If it was a 1, he would have suffered a grievous wound. Alright, well, that is another challenge right out of the way. We'll just jump to another draw then. It's another challenge. Oh, it's got a lot of text. Place the miniatures for the explorers in a row. Place an Urgle beside each explorer. In leader order, each explorer takes 1 weapon action, using it to attack the Urgle beside them as if they were adjacent. Then each Urgle has not been slain, they make an attack with their claws and talons. Keep on attacking like this until, with the explorers and the Urgles. If an explorer has slain them, they can use their weapon action to attack one that's beside them. If an explorer is taken out of action, well, that's not going to happen. So continue doing this until all the Urgles are dead or all your explorers are dead. Okay, I'll get that set up. So with the going leader order, so that means Janice is starting first. He is a D12 point blank. He missed, and he doesn't get to reroll as far as I'm aware because he's not spending dice. So then we go to Amlin. She's a double D12 at point blank. She dealt a wound. Wait, does you only have to hit them once? One whipping action, using it to attack an Urgo as if they were adjacent. No, I guess you do have to do their wounds. Okay, so he has taken a wound so far then. UR is doing a Power Claw, which is the double D8. He killed his, so that's gone. And then Vorn is doing a point blank with her Vindicare Chainblade, which is a single D12. And she missed. She, again, I don't know if you're allowed to use Bionic Eyes and such. It's counted as an attack, so surely you can reroll it with Bionic Eye. She wounded it. So then you are, the Urgos rather, they get to make attacks against their opponents. I've forgotten, and they only make one, because usually they would make 2 or 3. Let me find their card. Of course I don't have their card ready, I forgot. There it is, it's 1d8. 1d8. So, and do they have anything? Yeah, normally, I mean, when the I keep wanting to say UR25, when the Urgul attacks, they make 3 attack rolls. But it does just say 1 here, right? It says it makes an attack with their teeth and talons, so I guess they do get 3. That's rough. Alright, well, this one attacking Janice, there's his first 2 attacks. Third attack is a crit. So that means Janice needs to defend on a d8. He does not, so he takes a grievous wound, unfortunately. Oof. Amlin, first 2 attacks on her. A crit and oh, good grief. The crit. Nope. The normal hit. Nope. And the other one is a hit. Does she block that? She does not, so she takes a grievous wound and 2 normal wounds. Big oof. We have medkits though, so that's okay. And then you are killed his, so nothing happens there. And then this one attacks Vorn 3 times. First 2 attacks. Misses. Third attack is a miss. She got lucky. So then we're back over to Janice. Kill your target, please. Wounded him. Not good enough. Amlin will attack her target. Wounded him. Do they have 2 wounds? I lost the card again because I put the other ones on top of it. It probably fell on the floor. Oh no! It's literally right there and they have 3 wounds. Oh no. Okay, well, that was 1 wound. She doesn't have a reroll. So nope. Yuar can attack whoever he wants. He will attack the one that was fighting Amlin because Amlin is close to death. It's double d8. Does the last wound and kills it. Vindicator Chainblade, which is d12. Misses. Is this a new round of combat? Can she use the eye again? Oh, she can use her Dark Age weapon. She'll use that, although I don't know if that's allowed, but whatever, I'm saying it's allowed because this is murder. She does another wound to it, but it lives. Okay, well. 3 attacks on Janice, first 2 is a hit and a crit. His Vit rolls a d8, so this is against the hit, because it's just rolling on the hit. He blocked it, and this is on the crit. He blocked it, amazingly. So then those 2 are dead, we go straight to the one hitting Vorn. 2 hits, and Vit roll, blocked it, missed. So 1 wound. This is pure pain. Back over to Janice. Oh, come on. Alright, Amelin, hit the one that Janice missed. She killed it with a crit. Finally. All these non-crits on a d12 are very painful. You are on this one with his double d8s. He killed it. Everybody is dead. Vitality roll for Janice. He did not get rid of a Grievous. Vitality roll for Amelin. She can get rid of one of her normal wounds, which she did. And then Vitality roll for Vorn. Nothing. That was painful. So with the completion of that card, that's already 3 challenge cards, so we know that there's 4 combats and 1 challenge left in this deck. So it's very likely we're going to draw combat next. I think we're going to burn one of the med packs that Vorn is carrying. Should have been done in the recovery step, just doing it now. Remove all wound counters. You're welcome, Amelin. You're welcome. So that med pack is gone. She's still got 1 more. And with that, let us draw a card. Seriously, I did shuffle these. I swear to you, I shuffled these. It's an Ambo one. In leader order, roll 2 activation dice for each explorer. If the result is on either of these is a 6, they draw a discovery card. Doesn't really matter because this is the finale, but hey, let's just roll it anyway. 2 activation dice for Janice. Nope. Amelin. Nope. You are. My ability to not roll 6s is legendary. Vorn gets a discovery card. I don't think Archaeotech matters because it's not going to carry between campaigns, I feel. I think you do use Archaeotech in the escalation, but I think it's fair to start from 0, but we'll see. So, that was that then, and then we get to do a recovery step, which is more important. Recovery on Janice needs a crit. No. Who's still wounded? Pius Vorn. No. So they both each still have a wound, and the one on Janice is grievous. Well, we know we're drawing a combat, and I'm going to need to set the combat up. So, let's see what the first combat is. A 3 hostile group 1. That's doable, because we just need to slip left or slip right. So yeah, we'll do this one. Let's see what hostile group 1 is. 2 spindle drones. A chance for UR to inspire, so we have to go after them. Hostile group 2. 1 rogue psyker and 6 guardsmen. And then hostile group 3. A single spindle drone. Excellent. We can push around on the right and then get out nice and quick. So the combat is set up. There's the psyker and the guardsman. The single spindle drone that UR wants to murderize in close combat to inspire. Then the 2 over here. Doesn't really matter which exit we go to of these 2. It'd be annoying if it goes there just because pushing through the psyker and the guardsman is a bit tedious. Either way though, let us begin with our destiny dice. We lose the 5s, we lose the 1s, and we get a 6 and nothing else. And we'll just do 3 activation dice for Janice. Oh, it's one of those days where I roll low constantly. Is there a tabletop game out there somewhere where rolling low consistently is really, really good? Like the miniature game equivalent of golf. 1, 3, and a 6 for UR, and then just 3 dice for Vorn as well. Not great. 1, 3, 5. Okay, and there will be a 4 in this initiative deck because it's just the whole deck shuffled. So we'll just discard it when we draw it for this particular combat. Okay, good luck so far. Hostile group 3 is the single drone. Hostile group 2 is the psychers and the guardsmen, the one we ideally want to go last. There's UR. There's Vorn. And this will be either the one we discard or, yep. Or indeed, hostile group 1, which is fairly irrelevant. We'll have Janice try his free, well, does he need to? He's at the top. I think he and Amelin might just have to wreak havoc on the guardsmen as best they're able with the dice they have available, which isn't great. UR will spend his 1 to attempt a gambit. Oh, actually, no, wait, he can covering fire. I forgot, covering fire is you swap with a teammate that you can see. He can obviously see all of them because we just started. It's still a problem with regards to the psyker activating, but he'll swap with Janice. He'll swap with Janice, and then Janice will try a free gambit. And nothing. Fair enough. So Amelin's going to go first. I guess she'll just have to shoot a little bit, so she'll move for 4. 1, 2, 3. She doesn't want to stand there because, well, actually there's no reason not to. But, well, she's not getting cover either way. She's going to fire at the psyker with a cover. Well, he's not in cover because there's actually a gap there. So either way, she's firing a shot at range 1, 2, 3. So that's a rerollable d12 because of the spending of 4+. She'll take the crit. He's dead unless he 20s. Oh, come on. Well, he's not dead because he shrugged the wound. She'll fire a normal unrerollable shot at him. It's a wound unless he shrugs it on a 20. Okay, he took a wound. Not quite as good as insta-killing him, but whatever. And I guess she'll fire her other shot at him as well. Okay, does he shrug this? He does not, and they have 2 wounds, so he's dead. So the psyker is removed at least, but there's still obviously all the guardsmen. Anyway, he's moving for 1+1 from his legs. Boop boop, and then he's using his claw on the spindle drone. They always count as threat 0 when targeting him because of the spindle drone amulet he has. Close combat. He killed it and inspired. Just like that. I'll put this over here so I remember that's the hostile group 3 one because it could come back. So he's still got a 6 to spend, which he's going to spend in a second, but he inspires. And then he's going to shoot at long range. He's going to fire sustained fire, so he's going to fire 3 times at range 4+ at the tile with the 2 guardsmen in it. The Grenadier critted and killed, and then the Flamer missed. And then he will make use of his once per turn, whichever one it is that's repeatable, explosive ammunition to do the same to an adjacent tile. Actually, I don't think he can do it because he can't see them, so he'll just do it on the same tile, which is an option. Nothing. Fair enough. Also, group 3, does the spindle drone that just died come back? It does. Okay, well, it comes back at the nearest door to an enemy then, so that would be here. And he can see you are, so he would fire, and it's just a d6 because he counts his threat 0 against him. And he critted, rerollable d12 for defense, rerollable. He brought it down to a normal wound, but still took a wound. This does not bode well. Also, group 2, does the Psyker and the Guardsman that died reinforce? No, they do not. So, we need their card, but Flamer guy, he is visible and out of range. A 10, while other is an aim. Except if you're the Flamer at range 4+. Wait, 1, 2, 3. He can actually reach. That's a d12 against Amelin. Oof. Vitality roll for Amelin. She brought it down to a normal wound. That's something. This is... There's something in the air. Flamer guy that's hidden. 7 while hidden. Advance. 1, 2. And then he can fire. Flamer range 2 to 3. Isn't advanced it's a move and attack? Yeah, move and then attack. Yeah, it is. Oh dear. Okay. She can block that. She blocked that. Okay, that's fine. And then, next up is the Sergeant, who was on that same tile and is hidden. That's a rush, so that's a 1-2-1 attack. Point blank is 2d8s. That's a crit, or defense roll. She brought it down to a normal wound. Still not great. Next up is the lasgun guy, who is also hidden. An 8 while hidden is probably in advance. Yes, it is. 1, 2, and then he can see her. She should have used her once per turn. She can buff her defense to d12, I did not think. d8 attack. Missed. And then finally the sword and board type guy, that's a hide or a hold. Yeah, that's a hold. He's doing nothing. So Janice is immediately going to cut the person in front of him for 1 with a d12 and wound him. That's going to have to be good enough. He's going to do it again. Whoops. Didn't do anything. He's going to do 2, I guess. Finally. He just had to spend 3 dice to kill 1 guardsman. His turn is basically over. That is ridiculous. Now, unfortunately, because there's not 3 enemies on the one tile, Vorn cannot inspire. She'll just have to kill them. 1 to move 3. 1, 2 onto the square with Amelin so that they're 2 away, because that's her optimal burning range. And then she shall spend... Well, it's just going to be Vindicator Flamer attacks. D12. And this is a torrent attack, right? So it hits everybody in the tile? Yes. So he's dead. And then the other one... Nope. And then she'll do the same again. Well, that's a normal hit. Why did I reroll that? Oh, well, she could have bionic eyed it, so let's just say I used that. And then she's going to Dark Age Whipping him at range 2, which is double d8. Ah, this is getting ridiculous. And then the spindle drones that are hidden at the bottom of the map. The one on the left is hidden. And 9 while hidden is a sneak. 1, 2. The other one. A 10 is also a sneak. 1, 2. Alright, end of round event. 18. Heroic effort. Make a vitality roll for someone. Who's going to be... Amelin is definitely, because she's got 2 normal wounds. And she can remove 1 of them. Good. End of round. So as we start a new round, I totally forgot we had exactly 1 Destiny die, which is a 6, so it's going to be spent on a Vit roll for Janice. He needs a crit to get rid of his Grievous. Nope. So that's fine. I decided to try it on Janice just because I forgot, so I feel like that was a good compromise. Our Destiny dice for this round, we lose the 3s, but we have a 1, 2, 4. That's not too bad. 3 dice for Janice, 1, 2, 3. This is going badly. 3 dice for Amelin. 1, 3, 5 is not too bad. 2 dice for the robot. 5 and a 6, that's more like it. 3 for Vorn. 1, 6, 6. Okay, she wants to burn some stuff. Let's see, turn order. So that is the spindle. No, that's who we don't want to go. That's the spindle drone that's dead, but that's the guardsman and the rogue psyker first. Okay, we're going in a cluster after 2. Yeah, right, there we are. So the spindle drones that are 2 strong go last. Janus will try his free gambit. He can go wherever he likes. He will swap with group 2. That is most advantageous. Because hostile group 3 is just that spindle drone. And we want to get out. He will spend the 1 plus the 1 off the board to move 1 step and then stab. Because the flamer can potentially do a lot of damage, so he needs to die. He is indeed dead. Of course he could come back, but... Oops, I just realised there's actually... I put 2 flamers in this squad. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera there. That's annoying. He will move for 2 onto the square with the UR. And he will do a long range shot. That's going to be a 4 plus. That's a D8. Yeah, he'll fire his pistol. Since there's no cover, he does 1 wound. It's better than nothing. I guess he could spend a Destiny die to try and finish them off. Yeah, he will. 50-50 chance, more or less. He'll go in with a 4 as well. Oh, come on. Oh wait, once per... I keep forgetting he has this. He has the Jokeru weapon enhancement. Once per turn he can reroll a failed attack. And that's exhaustible, so it's once per turn. There you go. I totally forgot he had that for the entirety of the last video, the second part to the Stronghold. Well, I guess that kind of partially makes up for doing the latter half of the Stronghold wrong. Hostile Group 3 is the single spindle drone that came back. So that's a 4. That could be a retreat. He's currently other, because he's within 1, 2, 3. No, yes, no, he's close. Close with a 4 is an aim. So he's going to aim at UR and shoot, and it's a D6 because he counts his threat level 0 against UR. He missed. Then it's the robot's turn. He is going to move and then fire 3 into this spot with 2. So he's going to go there, but he's firing into this square. So that is range 2 to 3, so single D8, D12 I mean, against the first one. Missed second one, killed it. He'll then use his explosive ammo to do the same on the same tile. Missed again, huh? Wow. Oh, I keep forgetting that Janus has a splinter pistol too. Not as good as the Dark Age weapon. On that note though, UR shall pick up his Thunderhammer and smack the drone that's beside him. He killed it twice. Twice over he killed it. And that's the one that's by itself, so we'll put that up there. After UR is Hostile Group 2. Do they get any reinforcements? Yes. They get 4 reinforcements. Oh no. Well, there's already a flamer on the table, so I don't want to bring the other one back that I put in the squad by accident. Oh wait, no, they're both dead now, so one will have to. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. And I guess you would have to make the Psyker. Well, no, he's large though. 1 large mini could, 2 large minis could come back in 4 small. As opposed to, I don't know, how do you split it if it's large and small models mixed together? Because that was a 2 on the die, right? So 2 could bring back, I guess it brings back both, so 4 small and 1 large. So that's what they call not very fair. They're all going to get a free attack for reinforcing. Let's start with the guy who's hidden up there first real quick, just to see what he does. That's probably a charge at 19. Yep, charge. 1, 2, 1. And then he's going to smack Voran, I guess, just to be different. Which is double D8. It's a crit. She brings it down to a normal wound. She'll lose the 1. Alright, all those people who are now going to shoot at UR, I guess. Well, it's a point blank grenade, so that's a D6. It misses. Point blank bolt pistol is double D8. Normal wound, rerollable d12 to block it. He blocked it. Then it's Flamer Point Blank, which is a d12. It's a crit. Oh no. He takes a crit, so it's a Grievous Wound. Lasgun at point blank range is a d8. He missed. Then Psyker at range 2 to 3. He's not empowered as a single d8. He missed. Okay, Amelin's turn. She will move 1, 2, and then she shall fire a cover ignoring shot into that square at range 2 to 3, so rerollable d12. Rerollable. 1 wound. 1 wound to the grenade guy. Why not? Because he's right there. The rest of them are ignoring... she can't ignore cover on the rest, and they're in cover. I guess she'll shoot at him again and just try for the crit to kill him. Nope. That was a normal wound, so he's in cover, so it goes down to miss. Ow! Alright, well, on the plus side, Voron has a perfect opportunity to inspire. She has to move for 3. 1, 2... Well, 2, because she wants to be at least 2 away. And then she wants to spend 6 on Cleansing Flames. Guy who's wounded. He is dead. So that was 2 hits. The Flamer. He is dead. Third guy. We've got Bionic Eye still if we need it. Bionic Eye. Well, she killed 2 of them, but she did not inspire. What can you do? Because it has to be the single Cleansing Flame attack that kills 3 in one go. And can she do anything else? Yeah, she can Dark Age Weapon the other one. Double D8 at that range. She killed him with that, of course. I haven't been rolling for Inspire points because I keep forgetting. Inspire points for her? 12. Let's see, she killed 2, 4, 6. No, not enough. So, Hostile Group 1 is the surviving Spindle Drone. Does it get reinforcements? Nope. What does it do? 14. While within 2 to 3, that is Onslaught. It's going to shoot at UR twice. 2d6s. 1 is a crit. Rerollable d12. Oh no. UR is in a spot of bother. End of turn event. 18. That's another heroic effort. I'll make UR do a vitality roll. Get a crit. Wow. Alright, before we begin a new round, we're still technically in the event phase that I just rolled for. Voron is going to burn her other med pack. And she's going to spend it on UR to fully heal him because he does have the Phoenix Rune to come back from death once. Need him to do stuff now though, because we need to get out of here. We've got 3 more combats before we even get to the vault, and we're getting our behinds kicked. So anyway, Destiny Dice. I threw that one, but we'll keep it. It goes away anyway. 2 6s go away. We keep a 1, 3, and a 4. 3 activation dice for Janice Drake. Ooh, 5, 6, 6. That's more like it. Where were you earlier? 3 for Amelin. 1, 2, 6. As long as we're getting some high numbers. All 3 for UR because he's been repaired. 1, 2, 5. And then just 2 for Voron because she is hurting. 4 and a 5. And then initiative order. We want to get out this turn ideally. Alright, Voron's going first. Then Mr. Drake. Then UR. Then Hostile Group 1. Then Amelin. And then it'll be 2 and 3. Hey, I guessed right. Okay, so Voron is going first. She can't see them where she is. She'll spend the 2 off the board to move because that's a low roll. She'll go right here. And she could use the 4. She'll use the 4 on the board to summon the elevator. Just to make sure we don't get the event that makes it spawn as far away from me as possible. So we'll do that. And then she shall Vindicator Chainblade the Psyker. She missed. She will reroll with Bionic Eye. So wound unless he shrugs it. He did not shrug it. Then she'll use her Dark Age Weapon on him, even though she still does have 1 die to use. Dark Age Weapon point blank is double D12. Killed him unless he shrugs it. He does not. He's gone. And then she'll Vindicate her Chainblade. Well, actually, could everyone get out this turn? Everyone could get out this turn. She'll move into the elevator. We are outie. She has to stop there because he's still alive, but she is in the elevator. So Janus Drake, he will spend... Well, does he need to spend it? No, he'll spend his 5 to move 2. 1, 2. Then he'll shoot the... Oh no, the guardsman's in cover though. He'll spend the 3 to shift a square. Because he has to stop again because he's in base to base, but now he ignores the cover. He'll stab him 3 times with flurry of attacks. 3d12s. He's dead. I'm doing it again. He's half dead. Okay, good. We peaked with the first roll apparently. And then he'll get into the elevator with his 6. Then it's UR's turn. Let's see, that drone is going to get a turn. He'll shoot the drone with the 5, so he shoots twice. Let's try and kill it. He just did. That's gone. Then he'll wander into the elevator. 1, 2, 1. So now it's just, does that hostile group reinforce? 16, no, we're close. Amelin has more than enough dice, she's just walking in and we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we get to do vitality rolls, and these are very, very important. Janus Drake's vitality roll. Not enough, he has a Grievous. Amelin's vitality roll. Nothing. You are fully healed thanks to Vorn being the healer. Vorn's vitality roll. She can get rid of one of her wounds. Gone. Alright. So the team is piecing itself together in the elevator. We know there's what, 2 combats? No, 3 combats and 1 challenge in here somewhere. Let's see what we get. It is a combat. 3 combat groups. We start at the top and there's 3 exits and we have to push through them. I'm debating whether or not this is worthy of skipping. We basically just charge forwards and murder them all. There's cover we can hide behind there and there. I think we're going to fight this. Yeah, I think we are. Forgot to remove these cards when I was cleaning up, so let's draw the new combat groups. Combat group 1 is 4 Chaos Beastmen. Oh dear. Hostile group 2 is 6 Traitor Guardsmen. Hostile group 3 is a 1 Boreworm Infestation. That's simple enough. The rest of it not so much. Alright, the combat is set up. The Boreworm is right in front of them. And then guarding the 3 potential exits. The Beastmen and the Guardsmen. So, that's nice. Also, I utterly miscounted. We've done the 3 challenges, so it's just 2 combats left in the... Oh, we won't get a 1. In the deck for drawing. So that means if we skip 1, there's only 1 left to do. So that, actually, if we get through this unscathed, or largely unscathed, skipping whatever is just so there's 1 left to do would be a perfect way to end off the first part. And then next time do... Oh, triple 4s. Next time do that and then the vault itself. 1, 4, 5 for Vorn. Everybody's got 3 dice. UR normally has 3 dice, but everyone's joining him. Hostile group 1. That is the Chaos Beastmen. Them going early is actually fine, because they're either going to charge or do like D6 shots, which have a high chance of missing. Okay, then everyone else goes, and then Amelin and Vorn at the end. Okay. Are we fine with that? Yeah, I think we're fine with that. So we need the Beastman card, because they are coming out to play. They are all, because of, like, this is just one big room, essentially, they are all other. So we'll start at the left and work right. 2 is advance, and they move 3. Except when they're charging, and then they get +1. No, they move 2, and they get 3 if they charge. 1, 2. It was advance, right? So that is shooting at extreme range. That's a D6. He'll shoot at UR. He critted, because of course he did. Rerollable. He brought it down to a normal wound. Truly, truly cursed. Next one. A 1 is an advance. 1, 2. Shoot a D6 at UR. He crits, because of course he does. Rerollable. He blocked it, thank goodness for that. Next one along. That is a charge, so that's 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because presumably you get the +1 bonus on each part of the charge. 9 for the last one is an advance. 1, 2. Shoot at UR with a D6. Don't you dare crit again. He missed. Okay, good. It's not quite so bad. Alright, Drake, he'll immediately shoot his pistol once at the Beastman bearing down on him, who I just realised is in cover, so actually we'll say he spent this and is attacking in close range and has killed him, because I forgot that there's cover there. very bad with remembering cover. Then he'll move and stab the boreworm, point blank. So he has cover as well. So boreworm, it was a 5 he spent, so he can attack twice. Doesn't need to, it's dead. But you can only see the boreworm if you're point blank with him if it's in cover. Oh, he wasn't even in cover. Oh well. Is that going to be Drake's turn? No, he's going to fire a splinter pistol. He will fire a splinter pistol at one of the beastmen not in cover, and of course he will not roll a crit. It's at range 1, 2, 3. Of course not. Of course not. I can only roll crits on those when it's the enemy attacking me. Alright, robot. I'm going to move 3 in total for that because it's the 2, and then the bionic legs give him 3. He doesn't get the benefit of cover, so it's fairly irrelevant. And then he shall shoot the assault cannon twice at the beastman who's not in cover. First shot missed, second shot, no. He'll use his explosive ammo to do it again, which I think only gives you the 1 hit. I think so. So then, what could he use? He could use one of his discards. What does this do? After making an attack roll for this explorer to change a failed result into a success or a success into a crit. He'll do that. He'll make it into a crit so it's dead. We need to start burning these discard cards. So he is gone as well. And he can't do anything else because he's not got any dice. So, Hostile Group 3, does the boreworm infestation come back? Nope. Hostile Group 2 is all the guardsmen. So we need the guardsman card. This could potentially hurt. Started the left worker way, so they're all other because they can see everybody. 20 on other is a rush. 1, 2, 1, 2. A rush goes into a charge, right? Rush, where are we? Oh, that's on their card. Move towards closest explorer, then take a charge. Yeah, so he's attacking Janice point blank. D8. Nope. Next one, sword and board guy. I say that even though he hasn't got a shield. I just mean melee weapon and pistol. 8, while other is an aim. So that's a maximum range pistol shot. That would be a D6. Nope. Flamer. 7, while other is an aim, but I believe it might say to him to move up. Yes. Because he's too far away to actually flame. Grenade guy. A 4, while other is advance. 1, 2, and then he's going to chuck a grenade at range 3. Grenade at range 3 is a D8 on Janice. Missed. Him. It's a 4, while other, which is advance. 1, 2, and that's a bolt pistol at range 1, 2, 3, which is a D6. Missed. Then the lasgun guy, he's not in cover, so he doesn't stay still. That's an aim though, so he will aim and do a cover ignoring shot on UR, I guess, because he's ignoring cover anyway, and that's a D8. It's a hit. Rerollable. She doesn't block. Oh man. It's 2 wins again on UR. Okay, so then Amelin is going to come charging out with the 4 to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into cover, just in case this goes poorly. And then she shall shoot a beastman with a cover ignoring shot. Rerollable. She'll shoot him again. Cover ignoring rerollable shot. Killed him. And she's out of dice, so she can't do anything else. Vorn, come out with your 1. 1, 2, 3. She'll burn that guardsman at range 2 with the 4. So that is a D12. She hit him. She's going to re-roll with the bionic to try and kill him. Nope. Fine. She'll shoot her Dark Age weapon at range 2. She hit him, so he's dead. And then from where she is, she could technically put down the Infernal. She's just going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be a D6. She'll just move again and go 1, 2, 3 into their faces. And that is end of round. Not a great round, honestly. A 15 is inspiration. I'll give an inspiration point to Vorn because she's the only one who needs it. Alright, new round of combat. Let's see. We lose 3 5s and keep a 1 and a 3 in the Destiny dice pool. Janice is rolling his 3. A 1, 6, 6. Not too shabby there. 3 for Amelin. 2, 2, 3, much worse. A single die for UR, he gets a 3. And then 3 for Pious Vorn, she gets a 1, 2, 5. What's more important is the initiative order right here, I think. Okay, so Vorn will be burning things, that's good. And then Hostile Group 1 is the Beastmen, of which 1 is alive currently. You are Janice. That's the Boreworm. If it comes back, that's fairly inconsequential. Hostile Group 2, and then Amelin right at the end. Janice will try his free Gambit for being inspired. Nope. Well, Vorn will start then. She shall fire her Dark Age pistol point blank at the grenade guy. She killed him with the crit. She'll then Vindicator Chainblade the other guy with her 1. She'll Bionic Eye that. Turned it into a hit. I guess she'll have to spend a die and do it again. Spend the 2. She killed him. Now, she has 1 die left. Let's see, Hostile Group 1 is going, and that's the Beastman. She'll try and burn the Beastman with the 5, so that's at range 1, 2, 3, so that is a D12. No, nothing. Oh, she could spend Destiny Dice to try and burn him. Yeah, she'll spend the 1 to try and burn him. Got him. I was prepared, I had the other die in hand to spend the last Destiny Dice to try again. That's good enough. That is good enough for her. She will not spend the 1 because UR will probably have to spend that. So, Hostile Group 1, do any of the Beastmen come back? 13, no they do not. UR's turn. He will spend the 3 off the Destiny board to do a Vitality roll. Wow. Well, does he stay still? He'll shoot the Flamer guy with the 3, I guess. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's 4 away, so it's a D8. It's a hit. You know, he's going to spend his other homing round to turn that into a critical success and kill him. We are burning through the gear that was saving for the vault, but oof. Okay, so that's all he can do. He's out of dice and out of Destiny dice. So Janice Drake, he will move for 2 and go 1, 2. He's going to have to move again and then do 3 attacks. 1, 2. 3 attacks with flurry of attacks. So that's just 3 chances to kill him because he's too far away. Of course he got him in the first one. Of course he did. Of course he did. Does the Boreworm Infestation come back? No. Do any of the Guardsmen come back? No. What does the one who's alive do? He's staring Janice in the face and Janice is annoyed, to use the polite word. He's engaged. Sorry, he's close rather. 14 while close is a charge. Point blank, sword and board. Double D8? Yep. It's a hit on Janice, his Vit roll is a D8. And he failed it, so he took a wound. Normal one though. Unlike the Grievous he's been carrying for quite some time. And then finally Amelin to end off the turn. The guy's not in cover, so she'll fire a shot at him. Double D8. Killed him. That is the board clear. She doesn't have a die high enough to summon the elevator, so she'll just move. Well, sorry, she'll move and then Vit roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she does a Vit roll. She got rid of her wound. Finally, we have someone back to full health. End of turn event. A 4. Not dead yet. Something that died this turn comes back. One of the guardsmen. Who died this turn? Did one of the sword and board guy died. As close as possible to where he died. Right smack dab there. Alright, we are looking at getting out of here this turn. We lose 2 2s, we keep a 1, 5 and a 6. Janice has 2 dice to his name, a 1 and a 5. Amelin is back up to 4, thankfully. Ooh, 5, 6, 6 and a 3. 1 for UR, he gets a 1. And then 3 for the most pious of Vorns, 4, 4, 6. She's mad. Let's see what the order is. Hostile Group 2, that is the group that still has someone on the table, unfortunately. There's UR. Hostile Group 3, Boreworm. Janice. We want the Beastman to be last. That would be ideal. No. Close enough to being last. Amelin is last again. Janice will attempt his free gambit. He can go wherever he pleases. He will swap with Hostile Group 2. And go there. Now, he might as well stab the gentleman in the face. He might as well fire his splinter pistol in the gentleman's face and kill him, finally. I've been forgetting inspiration rolls again. Now let's quickly do it for Vorn, because she killed a few things. Not enough. And Janice right there. Not quite. Oh well. So then he's going to spend a 1 off the board to go 1, 2, and then he's going to spend 5 off the board and his own 5 to summon the elevator. So we have our exit, which I do not have handy, so actually I'll just flip this one over, because it's not like we're leaving via that one. So there we go, that's our exit open. UR is unable to get very far. He'll spend the 1 on a vit roll. He can get rid of 2 wounds. Thank goodness for that. Then he'll spend the 6 off the board to move a total of 3, which includes his bionic leg upgrade. Does the boar worm come back? No. Does the guardsman come back? 4. No. Vorn, she's just getting in the elevator. And then vit rolling. Hang on, how much does she need to get in the elevator? 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so she makes 1 vit roll to get in here. Her vit roll is on a D8. No. Amelin to finish off the turn. She's just going to walk into the elevator comfortably. Now we do kind of want to have another turn, because then there's some bonus vit rolls thrown in. So yeah, we're not just going to say combat's over. End of turn event. A 9. Changing conditions, draw a card and apply the condition if there is one. There is. Each time an explorer takes a search action during this combat, roll an activation die for that explorer. On a 1, they get a wound. We're not going to be doing any explorers, but okay, fine, that is in effect. So we're just looking to make as many vit rolls as possible this turn before we finish, so the wounded people will have a high chance of getting back to full strength. 2 and a 1 for Janice, 4 for Amelin, 1, 4, 4, 5... all 3 for UR, a 1, 1, 3, and then 3 for Vorn, a 1, 4, 6. And the order, because there will be reinforcement rolls, that's the Beastman. There's UR, he needs to do that. So does Janice, so that's perfect. Hostile group 2, as long as they walk into the elevator, we don't actually need to draw the rest, because we can just end combat as soon as they're in, because Vorn and Amelin, who are last, are already in. Do any of the Beastmen come back? 7, not good enough. He will walk into the elevator. He doesn't actually need heal, so he'll just spend all his dice to walk into the elevator, because he is done. Janice, he'll spend all 3 of the Destiny dice to try and heal. So that's 3 vit rolls. First one, he gets rid of, he changes his Grievous into a normal. Actually, you can only do that between missions. You can't do that on a mission, I just remembered, so never mind. He got rid of his basic wound, and actually that means he can't do the rest. So we'll end combat. And then in the end of combat, if he rolls a crit, he can turn the Grievous into a normal. Hey, okay. Down to a normal. You're full health. You're full health. Vorn needs to do a vit roll. Nope. She is also keeping her wound. So our group is back in the elevator. The rolls have been horrible. We know that there is 2 combats left. So ideally, unless it's super easy, I guess if we get to the last one, we could actually just straight up skip that and go straight to the vault. But let's see what this is first of all. It is a combat. It's the ambush one with 3 groups. Do you want to do the ambush? What are the chances that the other combat in that list is worse than this? It's possible. Absolutely possible. Could be a 4 group one. No, we're going to skip it. We're going to use the whatever it was that we got from the last. Who holds on to this? Someone's got it. I've forgotten who's holding on to it. The thing from the most recent stronghold, the Descent. Where is it? Oh, Paracel. There we are. Paracel. So you can use it to discard a card and then you would draw another one. However, with discarding, there's only 1 card left in the deck, and then we're at the hidden vault. So that seems like a perfect stopping point for part 1. Because I don't know how long the hidden vault itself will take, let alone this combat we have to do, because there's no way to skip it now. So that does mean if you come back next time, you will see the finale to the base story of the Blackstone Fortress Warhammer Quest campaign, and we'll get to open up a thing that I have no idea what's inside, and I guess sets up Escalation, which is the big expansion that you move on to next. Either way, we're going down to whatever this is, with Vorn wounded, Janice wounded, and we burned a lot of equipment that isn't coming back. So I hope you'll come back in about a week to see the next and final part, for now anyway, to Blackstone Fortress. Thanks for watching. Ta for now.